Hey guys, me Dave. I just want to do a little video tonight. It's Tuesday, the 30th of July, 2019. So I just thought we'd do a little video. I want to talk about something that I seen on TV yesterday. It's kind of been on the nightly news for the last few days. Um, okay, so I was watching nightly news yesterday, and there was two young guys that were in, I don't know where they were either in France or Italy or somewhere, and they got accused of killing a police officer, a undercover police officer at a drug deal. These two young guys stabbed this police officer to death. Terrible crime, just terrible. Um, well, they caught the two young guys and all that stuff. My point is that they took a picture of one of the young men that was in the courtroom, and he was blindfolded. He had a blindfold on him. And they were making a big deal about that. And they were actually apologizing for having this guy wear a blindfold. It blew me away that they were, these are two guys that are suspected of killing a police officer. And they're making a big deal because one of the perpetrators was wearing a blindfold, and somebody took a picture of it, and they're making a big deal about that. Like, how could you blindfold this guy? Oh my gosh, it's like the worst thing in the world. My point is that there's billboards up there. We're trying to expose this crime. We're being tortured where it's unbelievable for people to even comprehend how bad we're getting tortured. And people are worried about suspected murderers of a police officer wearing a blindfold. It blows me away. It totally blows me away. But yet we can't get any attention. I mean, we're being sexually assaulted. We're being tortured. We're being burned. They're looking through our eyes. They're hacking our brains. They're putting our family against us. We're being gang stalked. And nobody is paying any attention to us. It shocks me. It shocks me. I haven't heard any new news on these billboards, as far as like, are people contacting, these groups and stuff like that about these billboards. They wonder what's going on and all this stuff. It blows me away that, somebody snapped a picture of this suspected killer with a blindfold on in a courtroom, and they're sitting there apologizing. Well, we shouldn't have done that. That looks bad. Blah, blah, blah. And yet, we can't get any attention, and we are being tortured to where people can't even imagine how bad we are being tortured. They're hurting our pets, they're hacking our brains, putting our family against us. We're being gang stalked. We're getting burned. Some people have gotten burned 50% of their body. And they took pictures of it. That's total proof that this is going on, and nobody will do anything for us. Nobody will do anything for us. It's like, I can't believe it. I feel like I'm living in a twilight zone. I really do, and it just blows me away that people are just driving by these billboards, uh, you know, just driving by these billboards, just like, oh well, I'm just gonna go home, make supper, and eat supper and all this stuff, and I'll go to work the next day, and I don't care. People being assaulted, who cares? It blows me away, you know. So I just kind of want to make that point, you know. How do we get people's attention? How do we do it? How do we get people's attention? You know, so they're focused on this crime. How do we do it? You know, I don't have the answer for that, but I know we have to keep on trying. You know, the billboards kind of put it in their face, and people are just ignoring it, and it blows me away that people are not outraged at what they're doing to us. People are not outraged. They should be outraged, you know. So I just thought I'd do a little video make that point. Hope you guys are doing good and having a good week and stuff, and I'll talk to you later.